Healthy resilience looks like, I mean, we could even go with like I agree with the classic definition of it, which is the ability to bounce back. And you see that in many different scenarios. If you're a first responder, you'll see it when you go and, for me, one moment that I hold on to, because it was probably one of the more significant ones, was we showed up to a EMS call, and the woman answered the door when we got there, and she was like, "I'm having trouble breathing." Like, she was talking to us, she was fully cognizant, and then she's starting to feel faint, and then we like sit her down, and then she eventually lays down, and she's holding my hand while people are checking her vitals, and then she slowly, just as she's staring at me, is just closing her eyes as I'm looking at her, and then like just out, like loses her heartbeat, loses everything. Then everybody's starting to work on her. They get the defibrillator out. Her 15-year-old daughter's screaming in the background about her mom, and
Wow.
that's something that it's not the most gruesome scene that some people have experienced, right? Like, I hadn't experienced anything extremely gruesome, like people being beheaded or whatever. I was pretty fortunate. But I feel like there's something that's interesting about that situation too. You're literally watching somebody who seemed fine just fade while you hold their hand. And that,
Right.
that was a moment that was a very interesting one. But then the question is, what do you do as you bounce back from that? And do you bounce back from that? And for me, I took it as, I think resilience comes down to how you define these things too. I'm not saying there's any level of like, I feel fortunate. It does, however, create a level of, time is so precious. You have to be present with it. You have to enjoy it.